Everyone, well, welcome to our paper preview for week 41 2025. Today, Monday, the 7th day of April 2025, where we have lined up for this particular video clip now two fantastic pair from our post Telegraph. That's talking about number 20 and 21. That's the first pair, and the second pair is 22 pairing 24. Where we'll have our secret extra tip column coming from our Temple of Draw paper page 2. So we'll be touching on all of that. We have 7 games in that particular column, and you know what we're going to be advising you about if you are not new to the channel. But in case you are new, stay tuned to that part so that you get to know what we have to say about those matches. And we're talking about numbers 1, 2, 5, 14, 25, 35, and as well number 41, which is the week number. So we're making us know all of that in the secret extra tips segment. I'll be starting off this particular video clip now by touching on this particular paper, which is the X-celency paper, the back page. The reason for doing this is because I projected this paper for our extra corner video for last week, which was the third video we made, where I showed us this particular region, the casket region, and I showed this Undertaker game, which was number 8. And if you look very well now, look closely, none of these games gave a draw. So congratulations to those who were able to utilize this advice which I gave last week, that they should take this particular paper seriously, because it's a new paper in the industry and wants to prove a point. And they've proven a point so far so good with the cannot draw series. I think it's doing good in that area. With time, we'll be able to know the areas to pick the draws from, but so far the cannot draw is doing very well. So kudos to X-celency paper, is doing pretty good in the cannot draw section. I always watch out for this paper as well. Come this week 41 now, in our extra corner video, I think we're showcasing this particular spot again for us to benefit from. So with that being said, now let me quickly make us know the teams attached to games number 20 and 21. On game number 20 now, from our English League One, we have Barnsley versus Bolton, while game number 21 is Bristol Rovers versus Exeter. Barnsley versus Bolton is on number 21, while Bristol Rovers versus Exeter is on number 21. Sorry, number 20 and 21. I made a mistake of mentioning 21 instead of 20. Then on game number 22 and 24, which is also from our English League One, we have on game number 22 now, Bolton Albion versus Huddersfield. Bolton Albion versus Huddersfield is on number 22. While 24 is Crawley Town versus Leighton Orient. Crawley Town versus Leighton Orient. So all 4 games that we're going to use to treat our pairs now are from the English League One. My sincere apology for last week's games, which did not go too well as planned. This season has been the toughest, one of the toughest, if not the toughest season in a very long while in this industry. I won't lie to you, sequences are becoming and disappointing with no remorse at all. They just will feel woefully, even when they play. Maybe they just play previously, you'll be thinking it has come to stay. They will just at the end of the day watch the whole thing. So let's tread carefully. If you have been staking very high, try and reduce your stake to avoid the stories that touch. Now let's quickly see the secret extra tip column. One of the ways of surviving this industry is to stake low when the going is tough, and to increase your stake if you start winning it once again. So looking at the page 2 of our Temple of Draw paper now, we have the Stakers Bob Beware column. We have numbers 1, 2, 5, 14, 25, 35, and 41. All of the 7 games in that spot for last week, I think none of them gave a draw. So you see some areas where we actually highlighted some dead games for last week. None of them. It was 0/7. So congratulations to you if you were able to stake on that game, those 7 games for last week. These are some of the ways you can try your luck out and see how it goes at the end of the day. You might just be lucky enough to pull through and you'll win. If you cannot win with the draws, then you can also win with the cannot draws. Just imagine the 2 columns we showcased for last week now. The secret extra tip in the first video, all the cannot draws there worked out. And in the extra corner video, the casket column and the Undertaker games all worked out. So it was 7 here, 7 over there. So you can combine it together or do it separately and expect at least if you were able to do both for last week now, you must have won 2 tickets right there. So with that being said, now let's quickly take a look now at the other papers which you have. We have 3 more to go: the Post Telegraph, the Special Advance Fixture, and the Right On Football Fixture. Before I go into that one, let's quickly take a look at the front page of the Temple of Draw paper now. We have these picture pair now, 37 and 36. This one is bigger than the 37 is bigger than 36, and that is unusual to me. I think I have not seen this before, but I'll also check. But in case you have an idea about this on this particular paper, for those who have been using it for a very long time, you can make us know in the comment section what it is that we're to expect from this pair. And I discovered that this particular pair of 36 pairing 37 now moved a whole lot more in this paper for this week. You can also see it at this column. That pair was transferred to so many columns in this paper. So, but I don't know, I don't have an idea. If you have, make us know via the comment section, please. The next paper to tap into now is the special advance fixture, where, as you can see now, the date of play for these matches are displayed at the bottom section as the 12th and 13th of April 2025, which is a Saturday and a Sunday. On the left hand side of this paper now, we have the 1 to 49 matches on the coupon fixture for the week, where from game number 1 to 9, that's the English Premiership Division. From 10 to 19 is our English Championship Division, and we have from numbers 20 to 29 as the English League 1, while from 30 to 39 is the English League 2, and we have from numbers 40 to 45 as our Scottish Premiership Division, while our Scottish Championship Division begins from number 46 through to number 49. So those are the fixtures on the coupon fixture for this with 41 on the left hand side. We have such columns as the Easy column, the High Score Quiz column, the Expert Trial column, the Shortlist column on the right hand side of this paper. Also, we have other two columns which are the Lotto Sequence column and the Treble Jeans column. So those are the columns on this particular special advance fixture. We see some return now which takes place between the Expert Trial and the High Score Quiz, and also there's an interaction between the High Score Quiz and the Easy column. Now, if you look at the game in our box 9 for High Score Quiz, which is number 39 now, look at the last bar here. That particular game is on top of the bar. When it appears on top of the bar like that, that's a very formidable sequence. If you have this journal, go look it up, search it on your own. I think I've treated this video something like this in some of the videos before now, but in case you cannot lay hands on that one now, go look at it yourself. When it appears on top of the bar like that, it's a very formidable forecast. Also, you having Grimsby at away and it's appearing in your box 8. We have number 35 in the box 8 now, and if you look at the team there, is Harrogate hosting Grimsby. So that's another very formidable forecast. Having Grimsby in your box 8 is another very strong forecast. You can go look it up, check previous seasons, like maybe last season through to this season. That sequence have come several times and it's been delivering. So that's the much I think we can actually take from this special advance fixture now. I will see our first sequence where we'll be touching on number 20 pairing number 21 with the proof from our post Telegraph. In case you like this type of video, please don't forget to click on the like button. That helps to also push the video out there for others to also see. Subscribing is free, and in case you're not subscribed yet or you're seeing our video for the very first time, please click on the subscribe button which is below the video you're watching so you can get subscribed to see more of this type of video when we post them here on YouTube, and help us to share this video to other platforms, to your friends and family and members as well, so that more persons can see these videos and benefit from the free things which we do here on the platform. I also expect your comment in the comment section regarding anything you want to make us know, or in case you want to choose from the 5 options we are going to mention to us now for us to make the extra corner tips video, where we give 5 options as option number 1, the nap video, option number 2, the pair video, option number 3, the nap video, option number 1 is the banker draw video. Sorry, so many mistakes today. Option number 2 is the pair video. Option number 3 is the nap video. The 4th option is the winning line video. The 5th option, which is the last but not the least, is the 5 dead games video. So choose one among these 5 selections now. Put it in the comment section, read it, collect it, and make a particular video we call the extra corner video based on popular demand. So we'll head straight now to see our first sequence so I can check out the remaining 2 papers here on the platform for this week. Alright, this particular sequence emanates from the Dreamland column, games 1 and 2. We'll have 20 and 21 for this week. On every week 41 of an odd year, beginning from week 41 2019, that particular spot has been gifting us 1 or 2 draws. As you can see, for week 41 and 2019, we had number 9 and 12 in that spot. Number 9 was marked as a draw, while for week 41 2021, towards the turn of 13, pairing number 21 in that spot, and number 21 was marked as a draw. Come week 41 2023, we had 28 pair 29 in that spot. Guess what? There were 2 draws for that week. Both of them drew. So come this week 41 and 2025, we're having number 20 and 21 in that spot. We're expecting those 2 games now to give us at least a draw or 2. Believe me, this sequence is good. I know we didn't do well last week, and a lot of persons are skeptical about what to do, but have it at the back of your mind that you cannot win all the time. so also you cannot fail all the time. This week looks like a week to recoup all our losses. So that is how we came to pick that particular pair now of 20 pairing 21 as a very formidable pair based on the Dreamland section of our post telegraph on every odd year of week 41. So I'll be making us know the team on number 20 and 21 again. We have Barnsley versus Bolton on 20, while Bristol Rovers versus Exeter is on 21, and they are both from our English League 1. So that is the first sequence we are treated right there. That brings us now to looking at our post telegraph. The front page now we have 2021 and 34-36. This 34-36 now is our commentary game 6 pair, while 20 and 21 is our commentary games 1 and 2. So I'll be showing us some repetition which took place on this particular paper for this week. Alright, at the front page of the post telegraph, the bottom half of it, the mid section now we have the top text column. And if you see this number 34 now was the game on our commentary game since we are showing us from the Dreamland section. That game is not supposed to appear there. Hence it's appearing there. That means it has a role to play for this week. And also you can see 21, which is our commentary game 2. It's not supposed to appear at that green patch right there, or yellow patch as the case may be. So both games appearing in that spot now means something is amiss. These are some of the things we are going to be investigating in our subsequent video. So you should stay tuned to this particular platform now. We'll be able to explain all of this to us in our subsequent video, hopefully, and we'll also be showing us some wonderful sequence to bank on for the week. So these are some of the things that happened in the post telegraph. Remember the even week pair which I showed last week, and I think it was 9 and 17. Those two games became 2 draws at the end of the day. So these are some of the ways we fish out our draws here on the platform UK Coupon Key. Alright, this that we're looking right here in front of us is our right on football fixture for this week 41 and 2025, and this column houses the late news which was for last week 40. You can see very few draws in that particular spot. Here comes that of this week now, where we have the expert final pair as 1 and 4. The key column is housing number 8. Then the overseas post compilers draw statistics column, where we have alphabet A to P, and below the alphabet we have trials in that region. So these are some of the columns on the back page of our right on football fixture. Let's quickly head to see the front page now, where we'll see some forecasts from this particular paper. At the front page of the right on football fixture, on the left hand side we have the 1 to 59 matches on the coupon fixture, while the right hand side houses some columns such as the compilers final 4 column, where we have numbers 9, 29, 3 and number 41. And if you look closely now, this number 41 now is our week number and it's appearing at that spot. So that's another very viable forecast that you can do on your own. If you have access to this journal, either the hard copy or the soft copy, you can go look it up. That tells you something for this week. We have such columns also as the compiler X verdict column. Above that is the super pair column, where we have number 12 pairing 13. Above that is our fortune box with number 20 for this week. Above the fortune box is the 3 best draws column with numbers 7, 20 and 33. Above that are the 3 yellow patches, Group A, Group B and Group C. So we see some repetition which takes place between these games, the interactions here. The middle game of your Group 3 best draws now is repeated to your fortune box for this particular week. That in itself is another very formidable forecast, and it's a brand coupon week, so you can go look that up as well. That tells you something for this week. While we have the game 2 of our Group A now, which is number 7. It's also being repeated to the first spot of our 3 best draws. So these are some of the repetitions which takes place on this right of football fixture that tells us that this particular week is loaded, and there are some formidable forecasts from these papers that will help us at the end of the day. So with that being said, I think that's the much we can take from our right of football fixture. I'll quickly see now the remaining sequence, which is that of 22 pairing 24. We'll be proving it also from our post telegraph. So let's get right into it. That let me quickly show us this also from our right on football fixture, the compiler X selection column games 1 and 2. Something happened at that spot which I want to make mention of. We have number 45 and 17 in that spot. If you look at the first alphabet of St. Mirren is letter S, while that of Sheffield Wednesday is also letter S. So you having both alphabet as letter S, that tells you something on game 1 and 2 of your compiler X selection column. And if you count the alphabet that makes up St. Mirren and that also makes up Sheffield Wednesday, they are both, I think, 8. They are both the same number of alphabet. send letters that makes up both teams. So that in itself is another very viable forecast. You have 2 in 1 that is projecting something here. That may tell you that 45 is pairing 17, or there could be 2 dead games. Stay tuned to our subsequent video, or maybe revealing some of these things to us. Alright, this particular pair is coming from sequence B. For this particular week, we will have number 22 and 24. Now, 2 things are making us look into this particular 2 digit now very curiously, and I'll be making us know the 2 things that is happening there. One is on a brand coupon on an odd week. When you have family of 2 at this spot, something will happen to the pair. As we can see, for week 9 of 2020, we had number 22 there. It was 22-25. Now 25 picked a draw. It also happened again for week 39, 2021. It was 22 and 28. Number 28 picked the draw. So that did not happen again until this week, 41, 2025. Now where we're having number 22 in that spot, and it's 22 against 24. So what do you think will happen? Is 24 going to pick the draw now, as it has been producing the draw before, or is going to bounce now to hit number 22? Only time will tell. Now, the second thing that is projecting this particular 2 games now is when you have family of 4 at the bottom of this pair on an odd week for the weeks I'm going to be mentioning to us. Because this is an every 10 weeks interval sequence. So when it happens on you counting down, then you know something is amiss. So when we had number 4, for week 51, 2020, the pair there was 5 and 4. Now, number 4 was at the bottom, which is a family of 4, and number 5 was marked as a draw. Also for week 49, 2021, it was 44 and 34. Now, number 34, which is the family of 4, is at the bottom, and number 44 was marked as a draw. So, it also occurred again for week 21, 2024, which is this current season. The pair there was 47 and 34. And guess what? Now, 34 now picked the draw. Now, we're having it again for this week 41, 2025. The question is, it is 22 against 24. Is 24 going to pick the draw now, or is going to bounce to the position of 22? Only time will also tell. But we are looking at this particular 2 games now as possible 2 games for 1 draw, based on the fact that 2 sequence is projecting it for us on this particular sequence B column on the page 2 of our post Telegraph. So on game number 22 now from our English League 1, we have Bolton Albion versus Huddersfield. Bolton Albion hosting Huddersfield is on number 22. While 24 is Crawley Town versus Leyton Orient. Crawley Town versus Leyton Orient is on number 24. So this is actually the size of the package. We expect these games to do us proud. That's why we're bringing it our way. You can also stake on the cannot draw. Since these are not going the way of the draws these days, that will also help us out at the end of the day. Winning is what we need. However the winning comes about, it doesn't matter, but just win at the end of the day. So stake on the draws and also try the cannot draws, or you can do your selection from it. That's why I bring all of these papers to us. Even the extra corner video will tend to do analysis on the late news to see which areas to pick our games from. So I want to say thank you very much for being able to watch the video from the beginning to this time. Please click on the like button, share this video to other platforms, to other persons, so that more persons can benefit from the free things which you're doing here on the platform. And you get it subscribe is free, so click on that subscribe button, and just in case you're not subscribed yet, or you're seeing our video for the very first time, subscription is free. And also leave us a comment in the comment section regarding this that we have talked about, or you want to choose a particular video you want to make us do as the extra corner video, or any other thing for that matter, make us know via the comment section. But in case you want to reach out to us personally on WhatsApp or SMS, it's 070-820-82291. Once again, 070-820-82291. You can also become our channel member here on YouTube for a token amount and get exclusive videos from us. And you can also reach out to us and become our channel member on WhatsApp as well for a token amount, and you get exclusive games from us as well. So these are some of the channels you can benefit from us, or you can just stick to this video section, get subscribed to it, see our videos, and make your selections from there, while we expect the best at the end of the day. I want to say thank you very much. We've been able to touch on a whole lot of topics. Take them to heart, and come Monday we'll have something to smile about. I will expect to see you in our next video. Don't forget we're making other videos as well apart from this one.